Engine replacement for a Sears Craftsman riding mower 107.28034 with a 12.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine, which is similar to the Snapper Series 23 mower. Note these instructions should be similar to all vertical shaft engine replacement. Disconnect and remove the battery. Connect the battery to a trickle charger. Drain the engine oil. Drain the gas from the gas tank. Lift the mower on its rear as shown. Wash the bottom side of the mower with a water hose. Disconnect the pulley belt from the engine pulley. Lower the mower and wash the top side of the mower. Label all of the electrical wires that connect to the engine. Note the routing of all wiring and hoses. With a 1/2 inch wrench, remove all of the 4 engine mounting nuts and any electrical ground wires. With a 9mm wrench, remove the nut to the magneto wire and then remove the wire. With a 7/16 inch wrench, remove the nut and the wire to the starter. With an 8mm wrench, loosen the nut to the choke and throttle control line and disconnect this line. With pliers, disconnect the gas line and remove the gas tank. Lift the engine straight up and lay it down on a dolly so it can be moved as needed. A view of the engine location on the frame. With a 3/16 inch hex wrench, remove the 2 set screws from the pulley. Then slide the pulley off the engine shaft. The new 12.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine has arrived. Unpack the motor and set it next to the mower frame. Install the pulley and set screws on the engine shaft and lift the motor straight up and set it straight down over the engine bolts on the mower frame. With a 1/2 inch wrench, install the 4 nuts to the motor frame bolt, including the 3 ground wires as shown. Complete the attachment of the electrical wires. Connect the wire to the magneto. With an 8mm wrench, loosen the nut to the choke and throttle control line and connect the line and then tighten the nut. Check all bolts and wires and make sure they are tight. Raise the mower on the rear and connect the belt. Remove the old muffler from the old engine. Use a 3/8 inch wrench for the brace. Use a 1/4 inch Allen wrench for the flange. Install the old muffler on the new engine with a 3/8 inch socket wrench for the brace connection. Use a 1/4 inch Allen wrench for the flange. Install the gas tank. Connect the gas line. Disconnect the battery from the charger and clean up the battery. Install the battery. Add the appropriate amount of engine oil. Add gasoline to the tank. That's it. Good job. That's the end. Produced, directed, and filmed by Malcolm N. Beasley Sr.